Hello guys, today we're going to be speaking about creating an energy ball. So we're going to be creating a quantum energy ball to help you to manifest those goals. So what exactly, isn't it a quantum energy ball? Well, it's really an excellent way to learn how to manipulate energy effectively for your manifestations, and it can also do countless other things as well. And it's really just a fun way to create an energy ball that is all about manipulating or controlling your chi or that magical energy. So, and you can form it into a ball and even command it to do so. A task for learning to create an energy ball is exciting. It's really an excellent training to increase your concentration, your willpower, and be a more effective energy manipulator for manifestation. Also, what the energy ball can do also is if you are if you want to go into a room and you want to go in and be seen, you can create that energy ball to allow it to expand your energy, if you're allowed to see that. However, if you want to go into a room and you don't want to be seen, you want to be, just in and out sort of thing, you can decrease that energy ball to help you do that also. Now, every ancient occult teachings express this idea that everything in the universe, excuse me, is made of energy, which it is. Every modern science, specifically quantum physics, has proven this belief. But what is it? Magical energy. This magical energy is really not new. It's been in ancient times. People have used it and referred to the mysterious power in India. And what they call it in India is prana. China, it goes by the name of chi. So it's what is all known. And the amount of people that I use, that I help them clean their energy with healings and what have you, the difference you see in people, in their emotions, in their behaviors, in even their feelings, is unbelievable. How they actually feel when you do even clean the energy, even though you don't even see it, So we know that there are energies that we cannot see, and it's really easy to understand this concept. Just think of the radio is on, and there's radio waves that are attracted to that radio that you don't see. So you know that there's a field of energy around you that you just can't see. Well, most people can't anyway. Sometimes I can see people's energy. And assuming that you have some control over it, because you really do. You do have control over that energy. And people think because they can't see it, it's not there. Untrue. And the different chakras that are in your body, they manipulate your energy, and most people say there's 7 chakras, there's hundreds, there's loads of chakras in your body, probably even thousands of them, but they're primary centers. Most people say 7. I actually work with 13 primary centers. So really, some of those energy centers are 2 centers combined. So, and if you want to know more about the energy centers, read my book, An Empaths World to Freedom, where I go in depth about the energy centers and the auric field, the energy around us, and the layers and all the rest of it. But today we're talking about creating that energy ball for yourselves. So learning to control the energy is really an essential skill that you must have. It's a really great skill to have. And the good news is that creating that energy ball is one of the best and fun ways to learn. I love doing it with kids. Kids absolutely love it because they love the magic of it. So from now on, you have to think about energy as everything in the universe is composed of this magic power, because you're made of energy. So how do you manipulate? Hi Shara, hi Sybil, how you doing? You caught it, Sybil, well done. So how do you manipulate this energy? Manipulating magical energy is really, as we move into that new earth, and make it form that ball, which is from ancient Hermetic teaching. The key that you have to remember is that you can manipulate magical energy by using your mind. Now, remember, the secret energy follows thought. So you have to set the intention. And one of the most incredible ways for you to understand that is whatever you put in intention to, you put your focus to, and energy coming to your mind understands that atoms and electrons, those smallest subatomic particles, they can really disappear, and reappear anytime, anywhere in the universe. They don't have to travel, and they disappear into the quantum field, and then they can reappear, and they have the ability to instantaneously travel to anywhere or nowhere, for that matter, in the universe. And these atoms are really attracted to other similar atoms because like attracts like. So if you start to think about energy, the atoms associated with that energy will pop up right there, and you may let them dissipate. Still they'll appear just by thinking about it. Your thoughts brings them up. This attraction is from the thought and the action that you take. So you should know that imagination is really your best tool, without a shadow of doubt. So if I tell you to imagine a frog, do you get a picture in your mind? And although this may be okay to get that picture in your mind, you need to take it to the next level by using more senses in order for you to manifest. For instance, don't just see a dog, hear it back and smell it, feel it, because the more you senses that you use, the more you make it powerful and real. And let's be honest, modern science has discovered that the mind cannot tell the difference between physical reality and imagined. And it's not a surprise, since according to magical teachings, ancient teachings, those that you imagine are also real, So can you visualize? Are you sensory or are you tactile? It's only a modern world that taught us that their imagination differs from reality. So from now on, think of a real magician and know the truthfulness of your imagination. Because if you find it hard to visualize, guys, because some people do find it hard to visualize, you might want to try refer to as a tactile visualization. Couldn't get that out there. So when you do tactile visualization, you don't use a visual or sensory imagination, you use a sense of feeling. So you can feel it. So instead of imagining a bright burning ball between your hands, feel a hot sensation between your hands without having to see a hot ball in your mind's eye. And some people prefer to do that. So let's create that energy ball from the universe. And don't think, I can't visualize, I can't do this, blah, 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 no, listen. Because as soon as you start saying that, guess what? You won't do it. But we're going to use all your senses at once for this to have true power before you can create an energy ball. And you need to draw the energy from something. And people make the biggest mistake when they start drawing and manipulating energy, because they give their power because you're not doing that. You're not giving your power away. You're taking the power from the abundant universe. The energy that's all around you is unlimited. It's best pulled up from that field, so you're pulling that up. Tai Chi exercises. I don't know if you've maybe seen Mantok Chai. He's a brilliant one who works with the energy and shows you what those energies are. So Tai Chi exercises, obviously the exercises pull the energy, and you can even visualize the energy pulling up through your feet. And I always think it's actually better if you're standing or if you're moving around to do it. Obviously, I'm doing a live, so I can't do that. But if you don't want to move around, you don't have to, because there is energy inside you and all around you. You know, your energy is your energy. And there's also the energy of the sun, the moon, the oceans, the rocks, the stars. You know, the energy is just all around. It's referred to as a universal energy. But don't be confused. These are all the same energy force, but they vary in quality and vibration. So with the power of your mind, you can draw energy from anything and everything. You know, it's not always good to use your personal energy because it will drain you. It really will drain you. And if you're a healer or an empath, you'll know if you go into somebody's energy that's maybe a strong energy or they are overpowering, you'll feel really drained because they're absorbing your energy. You know, you don't want to be that. You want to take the abundant energy. So if you spend too much time, too much personal energy, then you might end up drained and tired of drawing energy from external sources. So it's advised that you first create the energy ball, using some outside energy, and you can absorb that energy and you can pull it up. So imagine the light of the energy ball. So I want you to either use a sensory or a tactile. You know, I want you to use your imagination, and you can visualize energy in any way you want. You really can. And when you're just starting, it's often recommended that you see the energy as white light. But then again, you're not limited to this. You know, you can see it as any color as you wish. I always say to people, what's your favorite color? And think of that favorite color. So, so say for instance, if you want to see it as green or even blue, you can do that. You know, you can even imagine it as water. You know, it's fluid, it has the effect of water. Although it's like water, it's not wet. You know, but you can imagine it like water, and sometimes it can be more effective because water is very powerful. But the important thing to know and intend is that the magical energy is that you're manipulating. You can draw that energy from the sun. You can visualize the sun in the sky. You can even look at the sun in the sky. Have a pair of sunglasses on now. You don't even need to have the physical sun there. You know, or you can just visualize a ray of light coming down from the sun and let it enter the top of your head, and then let the ray of light flow and form a ball between your hands. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the energy into the body. So let's do this. So basically, as I say, the energy is going to come in through the body. And as you get better at this, the more you practice this, the more powerful it becomes, and you'll start to understand and use this energy. And remember, there's so many kinds of different energies as you can filter out and pick the best energies to come through your body. But what you can do is use your chakras of your body as a sort of filter. You know, you can pull this energy through your feet or down through the crown chakra, or imagine it coming up through the earth, or you can imagine the energies coming into the energy centers. Just test the difference between the energies and where you feel better of it, because you can pull them into your heart and use the heart as a sort of alchemical tool, and let the energy come out through the heart of the hands. And by doing this, you become sensationally aware of the energy that moves into your body, and you start to move it because you're out of your head as well if you're going into the heart. So holding your hands out, start to just imagine the sun or the earth, whichever it is that you prefer to use, and just imagine it coming in through the crown or up through the feet. I prefer the sun. To me, the sun's is because it is light. So I'm just imagining the sun coming through the crown and going into my hands. Now, if you're using Tai Chi or any other, energy, what have you, You could use movements to bring in, you pull the energy in and what have you, and then bring the energy like so. But for this live, I'm just going to do it seated, and you're going to just hold your hands. Just imagine that sun coming out and holding the hands. And what you'll feel is you'll start to feel a heat or a tickling sensation, like a wee tickling sensation coming out your hands. And you probably even can see it in your imagination. And just pull it up. Let that energy flow as it comes up through the body into your hands or down from the crown. And I want you to just imagine that you're starting to see a ball in your hand. Now, bring that together, and if you can actually feel the bounce. See if you could let me know in the comments. Can you feel the bounce in your hands when you bring them together? Another way for you to do it is by rubbing the hands and having a friction of your energy. And then you'll feel the tingle and you'll feel the bounce there also. And my hands are, because I've been doing sessions today, quite a few. Yeah, you feel it? Yeah, feel it, Sybil. And rubbing the hands actually makes it actually stronger, brighter. Now, just feel that. Don't allow your fingers to touch now. And as you breathe in, slowly connect the energy to the breath. So bring your hands slowly apart, and as you breathe out, so when you breathe out, you bring your hands closer without letting them touch. And you'll start to feel some pressure and tingling sensation between your hands. And then you'll know you're starting to pull in the energy, sending the energy out. Yeah? So you understand the theory and the idea of how it works, that your mind is connected to energy, and you think about it. The first thing you want to do is have a plan. What do you intend to manifest? And why do you want to have and use an energy ball? Because remember, you can use it for other things. You can use it for healing. If there's you've got pain in your body, you can use it there. You can use it for for healing, to heal other people. You can use it for manifestations. You can use it, so many different things. You really can use it. Another way of using and making it more powerful is using the vocal box. So you're maybe doing a mantra, or whatever mantra you have. I'm not going to do this on the live because I'm talking, obviously, but try it. Try that that vocal cord. Put the vibration into it. Yeah, now I'm still feeling that. So what we want to do is we want to program the ball and fill the energy ball up. And if it's your will that will be done, there must be a purpose. You've got to set an intention. Don't create the energy ball just for the sake of it. There must be a purpose there. And this is when you can think about other details, such as how long you want your energy ball to exist, because this energy ball can go for weeks. I say probably about 21 days is the 15 to 21 days anyway, that the ball can go for. However, it can go longer, but you've got to go in and just keep firing it up a wee bit, but always set that intention first, and this will help you charge the energy ball. And I'm still feeling that as I'm talking to you. I'm actually making this stronger, and once you have an energy ball, it's time to move on to the next step, so you can charge your energy ball. And how do you charge that energy ball that can be effective? You've got to give it a lifespan. When do you want that manifestation to to work. You know, you can also, your energy ball as well, you can also put it in certain crystals so that you're energizing those crystals. That'd be good for you, Sybil, you know, energizing those crystals. You don't have to put them out in the moon. You can do an energy ball and poof, right in there, especially if you're using those crystals for healing, because I do that sometimes, so they've got more power in them. And certain crystals will hold the energy even in longer. But also what we're going to do also, just to make this a wee bit stronger, we're going to pull in the elements, earth, air, fire, water. And I feel that even getting stronger. Me just saying that and combine and move it through your body. You know, feel that abundant energy around us. And let it come through your heart into my hands, which might be more powerful for you. But you should be able to feel the energy ball at this point. And if you don't feel anything, you don't need to add any more. You know, more and more energy until you're satisfied. Just keep feeling it. But once you've set that intention and you're actually ready and you can feel that energy ball, you can either visualize it or you've got to know it's there or you feel it. It's time to let it go. You say what you want to manifest in this. So my manifestation would be something like, I want to manifest, I've not even thought about this myself, to be honest. I didn't even have a thing. Or let's just say I choose a life that I love. And I want to just live a life passionately. Yeah. And I'll create that energy ball. But the thing with just saying it like that is I want to put a specific, thing with it. So maybe I want to have a beautiful relationships, close relationships with everyone I meet that I can help, you know, so that they can really shine their light bright and really be the best that they can be, so that they bounce off my energy and I help them. I don't know if that's just a wee bit too far out there, but hey ho. So what we want to do there is we want to feed that energy into the ball. So basically, as you're bouncing the energy ball, you'll just say, I choose to live the life I love and help. And everybody that comes into my energy bounces, feels so much better. Yeah. You can do anything. You can and you can say you want to manifest money, you want to manifest a car, a relationship, a house, whatever it is. And then you can blow on it, whatever it is that you want. Or you can throw it, move your hands away and see it moving away from you. And this technique is really powerful because it's one of the reasons why the energy ball technique works. It's a physical way for you to let go, because that's the big thing of it. You've got to let go. Once the energy ball is this way, you can stop thinking about what you want to manifest. So really put that power into it. Put the power into what you want. And often when we overthink about things, and sometimes I'd say doing the energy ball technique will help you let go of what you're trying to manifest. So you can do this to experience it, ideas for anything that you want to create. And you can send the energy ball to work on creating some reality, to work on helping you find that relationship, or something you want to heal, or something even you need to find. You can use that, and it's worked for me. Many crazy ways is worked for me, and you can use this as intentionally. So instead of just sitting quietly trying to dream, letting go means you're setting out to the world. It means that the energy ball is letting go. So let's make it. Get grounded, breathe, bring in the energy from the earth up through, bring in the energy from the sun. Be aware of the energy flowing through your body and your energy field. Take the awareness into your heart space. Breathe in, let the energy connect to the heart space. Let the energy flow into your hands. And the energy will now be created into a ball. Feel it. Make the ball any size you wish. I'm going to make a big one. Yeah? Set your intentions for its purpose. What do you want to manifest? Give the ball a secret name. Not just any name, make it a powerful name. So I'm working with the goddess Nyx now. So I'm going to say it's goddess Nyx, and she's about secrets. She's about, really letting yourself go, surrendering to whatever needs to. So I'm going to call this ball of energy goddess Nyx. So set your intention and its purpose, what you want to manifest, and give it that secret name, And as you're manipulating the energy, visualize what you want to manifest with all your senses. And as you're visualizing, chant, have a chant that you're doing, hum or whatever you want to chant. And set the intention of how long it's charged for. Is it going to be 7 days? Days, it could be a couple of days, 21 days, it can be anything, and it can even be longer, but you just need to recharge it every few weeks. Or you can use symbols, put them in an energy ball. Today we've got a beautiful symbol for a client who was so great, the symbol of what was to be used for. It was amazing, and it's a symbol I'd never seen before. So if you use symbols, put them in the energy ball. If you're a Reiki or a Sikhen practitioner, put those symbols in. And if you want to charge a crystal with it, send it to the crystal. Yeah. Now let it go. Just let it go. Send it wherever you want it to charge. Wherever you need that charge of that energy. Take your mind completely off the energy ball. Think of something completely different. Something that really makes you feel happy. Something that that makes you laugh. Just think of a really happy memory that you have. And breathe and go about your day. You've done it. Keep practicing, because it will get stronger with practice. Keep putting those energy balls onto different manifestations, and experiment with the methods. Some people don't believe in themselves or what they're doing, and that undermines the power of the energy ball. But you can do this in meditation, you can do it in various ways, but in the process of just imagining the energy, manipulating the energy and controlling and programming the energy is really a process that you need to be coming into power with, And also, use the energy of fire and water and wind and air, because trust me, those elemental powers really do put a lot of power into and if you're one of my students and you're studying with me the shamanic stuff, put in that archetype, in there also, and that will really be amazing. So really, if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. You'll get loads more things here, or come over to my spiritual academy, where we have lots of certified spiritual programs, shamanism, energy work, meditations, so much in there, manifestation programs and what have you, and just a lot of things in there for you. It'd be great to come over. The link's in the comment down below. Speak to you later. I now have a client. I've got 2 minutes to get ready, and I'll speak to you later, guys. Bye bye.